not afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad.
Welcome to Rilla's World. I'm Rilla. Let's jump right in. These are the things you'll need. You need a lukewarm bowl of water, and you also need your eyebrow brush. You can also use a spoolie. You can use soap, any kind of soap. I use shampoo today. You can use dish soap as well. You do need your lashes, of course. And you need a pair of tweezers just to get the glue off of the lashes. And you need setting spray. That is what I use. You don't necessarily need it. And a mascara tube or brush, which you will see what it is for. Now I get my water bowl and I put my soap inside the water bowl and I just stir it up. I realized a little bit after that I could just use a brush to stir up my soap. So I just made sure that it is nice and warm and nice and soapy. And once I finally get all of that situated, I can go on ahead and put my lashes inside of the water. Now, there's no special technique to this. I just literally swish it around a little bit and just kind of got them wet and ready to be cleaned. So I brushed my lashes because they were going all different which ways. So the water kind of helps loosen up whatever kind of material is on the lashes. So that way I can just go on ahead and have them clean. So as you can see, the water is kind of getting a bit dirty, and that's because of all the makeup that I had on the eyelashes and all of the glue that was on the lashes. So it is really good to wash your lashes because you can even have trouble with getting styes in your eyes because of all the makeup that is congested onto the lash. So it is very healthy to do that. Now at this point, I'm just taking my lashes out of the soap and putting them on a towel so that way they can begin to dry off, and also I can brush them. Now here I'm taking the tweezers, and after I dry my hands off, I'm taking the tweezers and I am peeling off the glue. And you have to remember to be careful when you're doing this, because the last thing you want is for this to be your last pair of lashes, like this was in my case. And next thing you know, the lashes is broken in half because you weren't too careful with them. So just remember to remain careful with the lashes when you're pulling them off, when you're pulling the glue off of it. And it may take time for you to get all of the glue off if you're a perfectionist like me and you want to make sure that they're like exactly like new. So that's what I was doing here. I'm just taking my sweet time. Now I'm using my eyebrow brush to kind of brush them in the position where they're meant to be. So as you know, if you turn your lashes one way, you brush them upside down, and if you turn it the other way, you brush them upside, brush them up. So what I'm doing here is just making my curls go back right, and I'm separating the hairs because when it was wet, it was they were kind of clumped together. So I was using this time here to go on ahead and just kind of like brush the hairs the way I wanted them to go. So they are looking pretty good now, and at this point they're clean, and I'm just getting the lash glue off of that and brushing them right back into place. And once you'll know when they're perfect for you. There's no specific time on how long it'll take to do this part. You'll know when it's perfect for you. Now here is what I use the mascara or tube for, anything that you can use. I used it to wrap my lashes around so that they can get that natural a curve back on there, so when I go to put them on my eyes, it's not just like straight. They're not just like straight lashes that I'm trying to put on my eyes. So here is what I use to curl them back, even though they don't stay because there's no glue on it. They still, if it's wet, it should still stick some sort of a bit, and you'll be able to take those off. And as you can see there, it's a curve now, to where when I put it on my eyebrows, when I put it on my eyelashes, they're going to fit on my eyes pretty good. So that way I don't have to really worry about it being too straight or popping off later on in the day. Now, in this moment, I'm using my setting spray, and I'm going to set the eyelashes. Now I just kind of do this to kind of like put a coat over the lashes, so that way when I go to put the glue on, maybe they'll stay longer. I just kind of, nobody's ever told me to do that. I just kind of took it upon myself. So that's how I clean my lashes, and I use a setting spray, and they do get kind of wet after I do that, but I just let them air dry afterwards, and they're good to go after that. As you've seen in the first video, the first videos that you've seen was my finished product, so you can see how that looked when I put my whole face together after that. And that's just me being the perfectionist that I am, trying to make sure that the lashes are where they need to be. So that's how you clean your lashes.
Gonna let me know, yeah. Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah. Who am I? Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you ever gonna let me know, yeah. Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know.